We're here at Defense Talks with Jeff Neal, Director of Federal Sales for T-Mobile for Government. Jeff, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I'd like to start by asking, as the U.S. military anticipates potential conflicts with great power adversaries like China and Russia, what do you see as the biggest needs in the IT, tech, innovation, and cyberspaces?
That's a fantastic question. It's multiple layers to that answer. One of the things is that they need reliable data. They need reliable data in a speedy way. And then they also need the data to be secure. And they also need the data in a global fashion all over the world. So when I look at technology, I believe that the 5G can help facilitate that. It can help with field training exercises. It can help with moving data safely across different platforms. Think about data on ships. Think about data on the flight line. Think about data down in the theater, at the tactical edge. All those things are important, and what they need, the DoD needs, in order to make good decisions, particularly with the threat. And then the cyber piece of it is just something that we really need to lean into and come together and really ideate on new possible solutions. The other thing that it does, it allows us to not have to think about it in the old way, because a lot of what we do today is based off of antiquated best practices. When I mean antiquated, best practices from 25 years ago. The world's changing, technology's changing. There's so much power in a smartphone. There's so much power in a network that the art of the possible is just unlimited.
And then next, how can the DoD do a better job of recruiting innovative talent to propel the U.S. military forward as a more modern and digital entity?
Fantastic question. When you think about today's military, it's not your grandfather's or great-grandfather's military. This is now a very diverse military. You have women in the military, you have men. They're doing all sorts of jobs. You have women that are pilots, women that are captains of ships and things like that. So I think if we look at it from a new lens, DoD can really benefit from it. Think about how we use technology. 83%, social media is big, so I don't think there's anybody between the age of 18 and 60 that aren't on some form or fashion of social media. We have to focus on, I would say the military needs to focus on the benefits of joining the military, all the accoutrements that come along with it, global travel, communication, but also eliminate some of those antiquated rules that won't make it as attractive as it is today. But the military is really fascinating what they do because, and if they continue to lean into technology, leaning into 5G, leaning into base modernization, leaning into cybersecurity, all those things are very attractive to a younger audience and will inspire them to go. Not to mention that in the military, you still have the traditional benefits of being able to go to be in the military and then get your degree, travel the world, get other jobs once you leave the military. They have a fantastic healthcare plan, a fantastic retirement plan. So I think if they lean into that and allow them to ideate and sit in rooms and listen to this next wave of generation and focus on trying to be 1% better each day, I think we'll be in good shape.
Well, Jeff Neal, thank you so much for joining us here and sharing some of your insights at Defense Talks.
Thank you.